Hey everyone! Welcome back to Informative Web, the place where we dive deep into the most fascinating stories, cultures, and untold facts from around the world. If you love learning about unique places, strange traditions, and the wonders of our planet, you've come to the right spot. In today's video, we're about to explore something that's truly one of a kind, so make sure to stick around till the end. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the most intriguing content. Let's get started.
Welcome to Bhutan, a small yet incredibly fascinating country tucked away in the heart of the Himalayas. This hidden gem is one of the world's most isolated nations. Surrounded by China to the north and India to the south, Bhutan is a land of breathtaking landscapes, deeply rooted traditions, and a unique philosophy of life. The country is known for something truly extraordinary: its gross national happiness (G&H) approach to progress, where the happiness of the people is prioritized over traditional economic growth. But that's not all. Bhutan is also home to a rare cultural practice where men can have multiple wives. To understand how this came to be, we have to dive deep into Bhutan's rich history. Bhutan's story stretches back to the 7th century when Buddhism was introduced by the revered Guru Rinpoche, also known as Padmasambhava. This spiritual foundation shaped Bhutan's identity, and by the 17th century, Bhutan emerged as a unified political entity under Lama Zhabdrung Ngawang Namgyal. During this time, the country was often in conflict with Tibet over territorial disputes. These disputes, along with later British involvement in border matters, resulted in the Treaty of Sinchala in 1865, officially defining Bhutan's borders. Despite these external pressures, Bhutan remained fiercely isolated from the outside world for centuries, preserving its cultural heritage and traditional way of life. Things began to change in the 1960s as Bhutan slowly started to open up to the outside world. This shift was a balancing act between preserving its rich culture and adapting to the modern world. In 2008, Bhutan transitioned into a constitutional monarchy, adopting a democratic system while maintaining a deep commitment to its heritage. Today, under the leadership of King Jigme Namgyal Wangchuck, Bhutan continues to thrive as a unique model of progress, one that places a high value on the happiness and well-being of its people. It's a place where the economy is measured not just in GDP, but in the happiness of its citizens. So, how does Bhutan sustain itself economically, especially considering its small size and rugged geography? Bhutan's economy has traditionally been centered around agriculture, with key crops including rice, barley, and maize. Livestock farming, particularly cattle, is also crucial for sustaining rural communities. In recent years, tourism has become an increasingly important part of Bhutan's economy. But here's the catch: Bhutan isn't interested in mass tourism. They've implemented a strict, high-value, low-impact tourism policy, meaning that visitors must pay a daily fee that covers everything from accommodation and meals to guides and transportation. This ensures that tourism remains sustainable and culturally respectful, keeping the experience authentic for everyone involved. Bhutan is also harnessing the power of its rivers to generate hydroelectric power, which is then exported to neighboring India.
This sector has become a major source of revenue for the country. Despite these successes, Bhutan faces challenges. The country is still highly dependent on a few key industries, like hydropower and agriculture, making diversification a crucial priority. Additionally, its rugged terrain and harsh climate limit agricultural expansion, and tourism is vulnerable to global economic fluctuations. Now, let's talk about something that often sparks curiosity: polygamy. In Bhutan, polygamy is not only legal but culturally accepted. While it might seem unusual in cultures where monogamy is the norm, in Bhutan, polygamy has traditionally been seen as a way to expand wealth, social status, and family influence. A man with multiple wives can accumulate more land, livestock, and children, thus strengthening his position within the community. But, of course, like any practice, it isn't without its challenges. is the Tiger's Nest Monastery, perched dramatically on a cliff at 3,100 meters above sea level.
Built in 1692, this sacred site is a true masterpiece of Bhutanese architecture. The monastery is second in altitude only to Tibet's Horgu Monastery. The variation in elevation gives Bhutan a wide range of climates from subtropical warmth in the south to alpine cold in the north. This diverse range of climates fosters incredible biodiversity, making Bhutan a sanctuary for a wide variety of plant and animal life. Bhutan's monasteries are central to the country's culture and spiritual life. Monks play an essential role as guardians of Buddhist teachings. Many young boys, some as young as 12, enter monastic life after completing basic education, dedicating themselves to prayer, meditation, and study. These monks not only learn religious scriptures but also subjects like logic, mathematics, and even martial arts. Bhutan is home to around 20,000 monks, most of whom follow the Tibetan Buddhist tradition. These monks don't just serve as religious figures, they are also important teachers, advisors, and leaders within their communities, keeping Bhutan's deep-rooted traditions alive and well. If you're thinking about visiting or even living in Bhutan, understanding the cost of living is important. Accommodations in Bhutan can be quite affordable, with options that offer stunning views of the mountains. However, food prices tend to be on the higher side. For example, a kilogram of rice costs about $1.20, and chicken starts at $11.50 per kilogram. Beef is priced at around $11 per kilogram as well. Dining out at a local restaurant can also be a bit pricey. A traditional Bhutanese dish like amadachi, a spicy green chili and cheese stew, can cost around $1.60, while shaka, a dried beef dish, is priced at roughly $1.60 as well. Despite these higher food costs, the overall living experience in Bhutan is unique and well worth the price for those seeking an authentic and tranquil experience in a country that balances its ancient traditions with modern progress.
And that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you found this journey as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love learning about the world. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Informative Web is where curiosity meets discovery. Got thoughts or questions about today's topic? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.